The PD-8 turbofan engine has nearly achieved certification, marking a major milestone for the Russian aviation industry. This program has progressed from early skepticism to full technical validation. The PD-8, developed by the United Engine Corporation under Rostec, is now close to becoming the foundation of Russia's next-generation regional aviation fleet. The engine faced serious challenges along the way, especially concerns about insufficient thrust. However, recent testing confirms those issues have now been resolved, pushing the engine toward full certification. This transition from uncertainty to readiness is not just about a single engine. It reflects a broader transformation in Russia's aviation strategy, focused on technological independence, faster development cycles, and reduced reliance on foreign suppliers. And as Altitude Addicts would put it, this is where engineering ambition meets real-world validation. Moving into the final certification phase, the PD-8 engine has successfully completed its core testing program. These tests included some of the most demanding evaluations required for civil aviation approval. The engine demonstrated stable and reliable performance in both ground-based and in-flight conditions, even under extreme environments. One of the most critical parts of this process was the icing trials conducted at the Central Institute of Aviation Motors. Over a period of 3 months, engineers simulated real flight conditions by deliberately forming ice on key components such as the spinner, fan blades, and compressor stages. The goal was to observe how the engine performs when ice builds up and then breaks away during operation. Despite these harsh conditions, the PD-8 maintained stable thrust and full operational control. This is especially important because icing scenarios are among the most dangerous for aircraft engines. The ability to operate without loss of thrust or instability confirms the engine's durability and design strength. These results were further validated through flight tests in the Arkhangelsk region. Aircraft equipped with PD-8 engines were flown into natural icing environments where ice accumulation reached significant levels. Even in these real-world conditions, the engine performed exactly as expected, strengthening confidence in its certification readiness. As the program advanced, attention shifted to the most debated issue, the thrust problem. Earlier reports suggested that the engine struggled to generate enough power for fully loaded aircraft. This raised serious doubts about its commercial viability. Now, that concern appears to be fully resolved. The engine is delivering its intended maximum takeoff thrust of approximately 8,056 kilogram force. This aligns with the original design specifications and represents a decisive improvement rather than a minor fix. Solving the thrust issue was essential. Engine performance directly affects payload capacity, fuel efficiency, and airline economics. Without sufficient thrust, aircraft cannot operate at full capacity. By reaching the required performance levels, the PD-8 has cleared one of the final major barriers to certification. This achievement also highlights the adaptability of the engineering process. Instead of requiring a complete redesign, the solution appears to have come from refinements in tuning, materials, and control systems. That points to the maturity of the overall design. Altitude Addicts often highlights such moments where iterative engineering quietly delivers breakthrough results. Looking at the development timeline, the PD-8 stands out for its speed. While earlier Russian engines, like the PS-90 and PD-14, took around 10 to 12 years to develop, the PD-8 reached this stage in about 6 years. This rapid progress was made possible by several factors. First, the program reused proven technologies from the PD-14, especially in the core and gas generator. This significantly reduced both risk and development time. Second, engineers relied heavily on digital design tools and virtual testing. These methods allowed simulation of real-world scenarios before physical prototypes were even built. As a result, the need for lengthy trial and error cycles was reduced. Third, the program followed a parallel development model. Instead of completing each stage one after another, multiple phases of design, testing, and refinement were carried out simultaneously. This approach helped compress timelines without compromising quality. The result is a program that not only met deadlines, but also set a new benchmark for efficiency in aerospace development. Turning to its design and capabilities, the PD-8 is a two-spool turbofan engine built specifically for regional aircraft. It uses advanced materials and manufacturing techniques developed within Russia's domestic industry. Production takes place at the UEC Saturn facility in Rybinsk, a key hub for engine manufacturing. The engine is designed with reliability, maintainability, and adaptability in mind. During testing, it underwent a wide range of evaluations, including endurance trials, foreign object damage scenarios, and extreme weather simulations. In foreign object damage tests, the engine was exposed to simulated debris such as bird impacts and blade failures. The goal was not to prevent damage entirely, but to ensure that any damage would not lead to catastrophic failure. The PD-8 passed these tests by maintaining structural integrity and allowing controlled shutdown or continued safe operation. Additional tests covered acoustic performance, reverse thrust behavior, and crosswind stability. These factors are essential for meeting international certification standards and ensuring smooth airport operations. Beyond technical performance, the PD-8 represents a major strategic shift. Earlier versions of the Superjet relied on the SAM-146 engine, developed with the French company Safran. While that partnership enabled quick deployment, it also created long-term dependence on foreign suppliers. Over time, this dependence became a vulnerability, especially as geopolitical conditions affected supply chains and service agreements. The PD-8 eliminates this risk by offering a fully domestic solution. It is also expected to replace Ukrainian-built D-436 engines on the B-200 amphibious aircraft. This makes it a cross-platform engine, increasing its strategic importance. For altitude addicts, this is where engineering meets geopolitics in a very real way. Looking ahead, the PD-8 is central to the SJ-100 program, the fully localized version of the Superjet. Engine certification is expected in April 2026, with aircraft certification likely by mid-year. Once approved, the SJ-100 will enter serial production as a fully domestic aircraft powered entirely by Russian systems. This will mark the completion of a long transition away from foreign dependency. The success of the PD-8 also opens the door for future engine programs. It validates faster development models and digital engineering methods that could be applied to larger engines like the PD-35. The testing program itself stands as proof of reliability. The engine was evaluated across a wide range of temperatures, altitudes, and environmental conditions. Engineers tested both gradual ice buildup and sudden ice shedding to ensure stability in all scenarios. In cold weather trials across northern Russia, the engine maintained consistent performance despite extreme temperatures. These results are crucial for operations in harsh climates where reliability is non-negotiable. In summary, the PD-8 program has delivered on its promise. From early doubts about thrust to successful certification testing, the engine's journey reflects both technical resilience and strategic intent. Now on the brink of certification, the PD-8 meets performance requirements, operates reliably under extreme conditions, and aligns with broader goals of technological independence. More importantly, it represents a shift in how modern aerospace systems are designed and developed. As it enters service, the PD-8 will not just power aircraft. It will symbolize a new phase in aviation, defined by speed, innovation, and self-reliance. If you liked the video, please subscribe, share, and like. Also, please take the membership of the channel to encourage us.